I hope my screen is visible, right?
It is.
Fine. Nega already gave a intro about me, but I will give it again from my end. I am Murli from Shivagashi, also known as the Cracker City, also known as Kuti Japan. I have been with Sebia for the past 2 years, and I have an experience of 5 plus years in the industry. And here I am leading a team in Sebia currently, and I'm submitting my sincere gratitude to everyone who are attending this session, because I know it's a working day for all of you, and in the tight schedule you came here and attend the session. So I'm submitting my sincere thanks to all of you, and I'm submitting my thanks to Nega as well, because she's the one who gave this opportunity to conduct this AI masterclass in the Pune user group. So, as like always, you already heard the quote in the beginning of the previous session. So, as like the same for this session also. From this session, we are going to see all the things in ODC only. You may hear the quote called "Don't put all the eggs in the single bucket." So that's the thing for the not only for the share market and all other real life things also, but here it's totally safe to put all the things in a single bucket, because it's ODC. Whatever you are developing, everything under in the single container. So we can start, and the fact we will see at the end of the session, I will show you how we are going to do things quickly in ODC when comparing with O11. So we can start our technical session now. Yeah. So today's session is regarding the AI agent builder and the custom AI agents. So we are going to see why AI agent builder, why we are using the AI agent builder, why we need that. So the main purpose is, by using the AI agent builder, it simplifies the integration of AI services with our application and with the less effort. That's the thing. It's mentioned here as the no code slash low code AI orchestration, and it will be very helpful for you in the document processing, chatbots, or whatever it may be. The all the AI kinds of things you can able to integrate very easily in the ODCs. And so we are going to see how we are going to assess the AI agent builder in ODC. So during last time, I give the step-by-step introduction in the slides, and at last I give the demo. But here I will show you the demo how we are doing all these things based on the slides. So first and foremost thing is, for using the AI agent builder, you need to have access for the ODC portal. As like Neha already mentioned, you can go to the your personal environment and go to the my environment tab, and you can able to get the 10 days free trial for the ODC. If it's expired, still you can able to renew the ODC's license from your end. It's a shared environment, so the environment will be shared with other fellow OutSystem folks also. So the second thing is access to the AI agent builder tool. I will show you how to install the AI agent builder first of all. The and foremost thing is, you need to log into the ODC portal. After that, you need to install the AI agent builder app from the Forge, and you need to do the relevant configuration that's needed for the AI agent builder. I will show you how we need to do those things. So I already opened the ODC portal in my browser, and ODC Studio also. I hope you already see those things. Okay, the session is expired. Yeah, it's logging in back. Yeah, it's logged in back. So I'm coming back to the ODC portal. So here, what you need to do is, for assessing the AI agent builder, you need to come here and need to click on the all assets. In O11, we install all the Forge components from the Service Studio itself, or else you can directly go to the your personal environment forums, and you can navigate to the Forge tab, and you can able to select the asset whatever you want. So in ODC, the thing is, you can access the Forge directly inside the ODC portal. So here I am clicking the all assets. Here I already installed the AI agent builder, but still I am telling the steps how you need to go to Forge and install the AI agent builder from your end. So in the Forge, you need to search for the AI agent. It will give you the asset you want here, and you need to click on the AI agent builder and you need to click on the install button. And OutSystem is rolling out the updates frequently nowadays for the AI agent builder, and they are introducing new things day by day. So you, if you want to update, you can able to update the same with the help of the update button. But for now I am going with the previous version that I have installed already. So after installing that, it will be under our ODC portal, and if you come here and search for that, means it will be, yeah, here it is. So you can able to click on that app. After clicking on that, you can able to see the button called the view app. So this is the way we can install the agent builder in our ODC portal, and we can able to open the same. Yeah, it's logged in. And coming back to slides, so this is the way we can able to view the app in the browser. Then the main thing we need to keep in mind, how we are going to assess the AI agent builder. I hope you already aware about the previous session. We have created an app in the ODC, and for assessing the app, definitely we need to give the roles for the end user. So there are two roles associated with the AI agent builder. One is the AI agent builder, and another one is the configurator. If you give a person AI agent builder role, then he or she can able to assess the AI agent builder and can able to create and manage the agents from their end, but they can't be able to add the AI models or data sources. AI models are just like we have used the Gemini in the last session, and I will show what are the AI models available in the AI agent builder and how we can able to add the custom AI models, and we will see how we are going to add the data source also while we are showing the demo in the AI agent builder side. So the second role is configurator. If you giving the person as a configurator role, then it's just like a admin role. The person have access to all the things in the AI agent builder. So I will show that thing also. For giving role, you need to go to the users menu under the ODC portal. Okay, it's stuck, I think. Yeah, as like the same here, we need to select the user. If the user is already not there, means you need to invite the user using the invite user button. So I already have an account with the ODC portal, so I need to add the roles for the end user roles. So currently I added both the roles to the user, so that only I can able to open the AI agent builder from my end. So in your end also, you need to think about which role you are going to give yourself. You are using the application for yourself, means totally you can directly go and give the configurator role to yourselves, or else in organization, if you are using and you are giving the access, means based on the roles, you can think which role will suit the developer or the configurator. The next one is how we are going to configure the AI agent builder app. For that, we need to log in into the AI agent builder app, and we need to configure and add the AI model. Then the another step is the optional one, whether we need to add the data source or not. It's completely from our end itself. I will show you. For this, we need to go to the configurations tab. Here you can able to see by default we have two AI models. One is the Claude 3 IQ and another one is the GPT 3.5 Turbo. Both of these model are provided from the OutSystem end itself, and they have some trial from their end also. For example, you can able to do 100 API calls from using the two models separately. If you want to add additional AI models, means you can add by using the add AI model button. So as per the current guidelines, you can able to add the Azure and the AWS services only. But if you in future, I hope the OutSystems will add a way to add the more AI models from here. So the data source, you already know about that, because last time we have added the bills data directly in the as a data source in the form of text. But here you can able to add the data source from the multiple sources. This is one is the Azure AI search, and the second one is Amazon Kendra. For those, definitely we need accounts with the Azure and the Amazon Kendra. Those are the paid ones. So in this session, we are going to see the demo with the help of the app data from the OutSystems itself. So what we are going to do is we are going to create an app in ODC, and we will add one entity in that regarding the products. And from this AI agent, we are going to ask the questions, and the AI agent will answer the questions based on the data available in our ODC entities. So that's the thing we are going to do in the demo. So I'm going to create one app in the ODC session. So for that, we need to navigate to our ODC studio and click on the plus button. It will take us to the app creation page. So for now, I am giving the app's name as Pune User Group.
Hey Murli, you can just click on the hide this hide option. This will hide this. This
Oh,
for this
okay,
window
okay,
hide
yeah,
this
yeah,
one. Yeah.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So what we are going to do is we are going to create an entity, and we are going to connect the entity with AI agent builder data source. So for now, I'm naming this entity as the product stock, and I'm going to add the fields for the entity: product's name, price, quantity, description. So anyway, we need to populate some data into this table. So for that, after publishing the module, we are going to add data manually from our end, just for demo purposes. But in real time scenario, it will there will be always data available in the entities. We can directly map those entities in the AI agent builder, and the AI agents will answer directly based on the data available in your tables. So the module is publishing. Yeah, it's done. So now we can able to add data to this table. So I'm just going to add some of the mobile brands directly. Yeah, iPhone 16 Pro Max. I'm just giving some random data. So the price is on like 60,000, and we have a stock of 5 with us. Mobile from Apple. I'm just adding some random data. So we have data ready in our tables. So the next thing is we need to connect this table with the AI agent builder. For that, the entity needs to be as a public. So by default, ODC will create entities as a non-public one. So we need to change the public property as yes. And again, we are publishing the module for that. fine. Now coming back to the AI agent builder, and I'm clicking on the add data source button, and we need to select the app data for selecting the public entities in the outsystem apps. So you can do the custom connection also. It will be completely works based on the REST APIs in. So for now, for this demo, I am going with the app data option. After clicking on the confirm button, it will take us to the data source creation page. Here I'm just naming this as it's a user group. So user group, and we need to select the entity from here. So I am selecting the Pune user group app. The entity we have created comes directly to here, so we need to select that, and we need to click on the add data source. You can be able to select multiple entities also if your AI agent needs to ask from the multiple entities. Just for the demo purpose, currently I'm adding a single table and configuring the same with the AI agent builder. So the data source is added and named as the user group. The next step, we will come back to the slides and we will see how we are going to do the other things. So the next step is creating the custom AI agent. So you already know about that the AI agent word from many of the AI service providers, as like the Azure, AWS, or from the Google. Their AI agent means the idea commonly coming to our mind is AI agent is the one which will do tasks based on the things that we have assigned to it. So it's a virtual agent. It will always do the task based on the task and role we are assigning to the agent. As like the same, OutSystem also creates the AI agent builder to automate some of the tasks by creating the agents and assigning it to them. So currently we are going to see how we are going to create a custom AI agent in the AI agent builder. So these are the steps for creating that. For that, what we need to do is, first of all, we need to click on the create agent button in the my agents tab. Then we need to test the agent in the back playground, and we need to save that. Just we need to save that. After that, we will get the agent ID. We can able to configure the AI agent ID in whatever the application we have created in the OutSystems ODC apps. So I will show you now how we are going to create a agent from our end. For that, we need to go to the My Agents tab. So you can able to create a agent by clicking on the Create Agent button. So this is the one. For creating a agent, we need to select the AI model. Currently, I am going with the GPT 3.5 Turbo 16K trial. The word 16K denotes, yeah, the 16K is for the token limit. As like I already told about the Gemini in the last week. For example, Gemini will accept the 1 lakh tokens. One token is equal to 4 characters. So 16K means 16 into 4 characters will be used for giving the result as well as the request. So that's the thing. And while creating the agent, what we need to do is ending soon. Okay, it's not an issue for now. So I'm going to I already added the AI agent from AI model from here, and we need to configure the role and task for the agent. So the entity we have created is for the product stocks. So we need to create a agent accordingly. So I already have a prompt with me for this agent. So what we are going to do is this agent will answer all the questions. What are the questions we are asking about the products and the stocks quantity or the price, whatever it may be from the entities data. So I'm just adding the role as you are a helpful assistant that provides product stock details like price, quantity, and descriptions when asked. And the task is when user ask about any product, return the price, quantity, and a short description of the product based on the latest stock data provided. So we are going to add the data source from here. So if you click on that, okay, all the data source configured from our end, it will be visible. The data source just now we have created is the user group. So I am selecting that. And the last step, first we need to test the same with the playground area. So this is the one. I hope many of you see the similar kind of playground in the AWS or Azure. And it's just pretty simple like the same. So here I'm going to ask, tell me the price of iPhone 16 Pro Max. So it will use the GPT 3.5 model, and it will use the data source we have created, and it will answer accordingly with the role and task assigned to the agent. So it gives the result. The price of the iPhone 16 Pro Max is 1,60,000 rupees. So that's the data we have added in the entities. iPhone 16 Pro Max, 1,60,000. So this is the way many of the chatbots are working in web applications. If you see, go to the Flipkart or whatever the e-commerce website, just if you go and ask some of the questions to the floating chatbot, means this is the way. Just they are working in the backend. So everything works fine. So we can save this agent. Once clicking on that, it will ask us to give the name for the agent. So I'm going to give it as the MasterClass. So the ID is also the MasterClass. I'm just copying it for the future references. Yeah, now the agent is created. So once the agent is created, you can able to integrate the agent in the app. So that's the next step. The custom AI agent creation is done. So the next step is we are going to integrate the agent into our ODC applications. So to integrate the agent, what we need to do is we need to assess the app that we have created. So the app is just now created few moments back. So after that, we need to take the dependency by using the control Q and search for the AI agent builders dependency, and we can call the agents accordingly. I will show you how we need to do those things. So for that, I'm going to create one simple screen. So if you see that here, we are going to create one screen for the AI agents integration. Yeah, the screen is created. So what we are going to do is we are going to just add one text box and a button, and whatever we are asking in the text box, the AI agent will answer accordingly based on the data available in the entities. So for that, I'm going to create two local variables, one for question and another one for answer. So for asking questions, I'm going to add on text box, the input widget, and I will map with the question variable. And for hitting the API, I'm going to add one button. Just naming it as ask. And for UI purposes, I'm margin. So we need to show the answer also. So I'm adding the expression for showing the answers. But if you are using the chatbot, you can directly assign the respective answers in the chatbot's list, as like the demo we have done in the previous user group. But for just a simple kind of demo purposes, I am just adding the answer in the expression, and I am assigning the answer in the expression. It's not right hand. Yeah, and adding the margin. So we need to write a logic here. As like I already mentioned, for using the AI agent, we need to take the dependency of agent server action. So here I am selecting the AI agent builder. If you see, this is the action we need to take. If we are directly calling the models, we can use this action. but for now we are currently going to call the agent only, so I am taking that as a dependency. Yeah, it's done. So I'm going to drag and drop the action to the action flow. We need to configure the input parameters for the action. The first and most important thing is the agent ID, which we already copied from the agent builder. This is the one. Once we save the agent ID will be created, that we already filled out in the form. So we need to configure that in the agent ID input parameter. And the second one is the chat messages. Here only we need to pass the questions. So for that, I'm just selecting this, and this is the sender. We need to select the role. So the user is going to ask the question. So I am selecting the user role. Actually, in GPT, you may know about from the previous session. I already told that Gemini is a multi-model API. So multi-model means there you see the models like the system model and other things. So here, if you are seeing it in the GPT, means here the models are the system, agent, and the admin. So these are the three models available in the GPTs. And so currently we are going to use the users model, and the content is the question asked in the UASN. So if you send this question, this action will be triggered and it will go to the AI agent, and the AI agent will use the data source we have provided. From that, it will answer the questions accordingly. So we need to assign the answer from the data returned from the AI agent. So for that, it will be in the output parameter of the AI agent. So I'm just configuring the same. So it's done. So we can publish the module now. Yeah, now we can open the application from our end. The main thing, we need to give the access for this application to the end user. So I'm just going to the ODC portal again, and my user is open already. So I'm going to add the role for the Pune MasterClass. Yeah, Pune user group. So once if you select the app, you can able to see the app's role from here. You need to click on the checkbox, then clicking on the save button will assign the role of the respective app to the end user. So the role is added. Now we can open the app in our browser. So now I'm going to ask the price of Samsung S25 Ultra. Yeah, it came. The price of Samsung S25 Ultra is 1,50,000. If you come back and see the same in the table, means that's the data we have provided. Yeah, this is the one. So this is the way how chatbots are working based on the custom agents created from their respective ends. So coming back to the slides, benefits of using the AI agents. The main benefit of using the AI agents is rapid prototyping of the intelligent features And if you see that currently we have just created the app using our data source, and it can able to answer the queries based on the data available in our tables in just 10 to 15 minutes. So that's they are mentioning it as a rapid prototyping of intelligent features. So you can able to reuse the logic anywhere across all over the apps. So that's the thing, we have created a model and agent id, and we are reusing the same across our application, and no need to write the backend orchestration code. So if you see that last time we have created a REST API integration and everything we have created from our end, but in ODC, the AI agents we just give the information directly in the site, and there is nothing needed for the coding area, and it's better maintainability also. So these are the advantages of using the ODC CAA agents comparing with the way we are doing with the OutSystems 11. So that's one of the main benefit, and the real world use cases are auto reply chatbots, documentation intelligence, and workflow automation, and many others. So the another main thing OutSystems launched last week is in ODC. For example, currently if you are working with O11, definitely if you are going to integrate any of the AI models, you need to go for the component, or you need to integrate the same with the help of the REST APIs. But for now, OutSystem added a thing called AI models. It's here, yeah, integrate AI models. They launched it last week only. So from now onwards, if you want to add any AI models, you can able to go to this section and you can able to create the same, or else the things. Actually, I'm a developer, so the things are not visible in my end. If you are using the enterprise edition and if you are an admin, you can able to see the options called add AI model. If you click on that, you can able to see wide variety of options as like the GPT, AWS, Azure, and everything. Because I saw those models under one of the administrative user used that in my organization. So it will be very useful. From now onwards, you don't need to depend on the Forge components or the REST API. You need to integrate manually. You just can come to here and you can able to add the AI models directly by clicking on the single click, and there will be no code needed at all. You can able to configure those things. So that's a thing our system introduced last week in ODC. So these are the things. Actually, I think this is a really a quick session because in ODC everything is pretty fast when comparing with the O11. So I think we can go to the Q&A.
Okay. Guys, do you have any questions? We have enough time.
Yeah.
Yes, Neha, I have a question. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi, Extra.
Yeah,
Starting.
my name is Akshata. Yeah, hi Neha, hi Murali.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. My question is just Murali, you said AI models are available in ODC, not in
Hmm.
O11, right? O11 it is not available yet.
Yeah. In O11, definitely you need to go for the forge components, or else you need to integrate with the help of the REST API integration services.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, our system launched it last week only.
Only for the ODC.
Yeah, exact. And
Okay.
you can able to assess as an administrative user only. They can able to add those AI models. Once they're
Mm-hmm.
done from their end, the respective developers can able to assess the AI models directly. There is no need for any Forge component. There is no need for the REST API integrations from our end.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Got it,
Yeah.
got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Akshita.
Mm.
Uh, so Murli, in the last you showed that AI models are now newly added in this ODC portal, so
Hmm.
it can replace this agent builder, right?
Nope. Actually, the agents are used for building the repetitive tasks. If you see here, we have created one agent. This agent will always answer from the respective data source only. But AI model is totally different. Whatever the question you are, for example, you are opening the chat GPT and you are asking some questions, it will answer anyway. It won't depend on the particular data source, and it won't depend on the particular role and task. So if you are just adding that AI model and customize the need you want, you can go with the you can just take a dependency of the AI model and you can use it in your end. But if you are going to make it as a agent and make it as for the repetitive task purposes, means definitely you need to stick with the AI agent builder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other questions, guys? If you cannot ask, we have started Q&A, so you can type and ask your question.
Yeah, it's a nice question, Nani. Actually, we need to add a AI model in the development environment only. And if we just take the dependency of the AI model in any of our application, it will be automatically packed with our apps as a container. And once we are moving the apps to the test or the production environment, those models are also packed as a library and it will move to the respective environments. We don't need to create separately in all the three environments. I hope I have answered your question. Yeah. Anything else? What is the scope of using MasterClass? I, Kanan, actually, I didn't understand. MasterClass, did you mean about the AI agent's ID or what? Can you elaborate it little bit further? Have you tried using custom model in AI agent builder? For now, actually, I have tried to integrate the AWS Jurassic and Bedrock's Jurassic and the other Bedrock models also. Once I am just working with the innovative innovation lab project. So yeah, I have tried. As like we have already discussed, for that we need to go here to the configuration, and we need to go here and we can select the Bedrock services because that's the thing we are using. If you click on the Bedrock services, we need to configure the endpoint, our custom endpoint and other things from here. So yeah, so I have tried it once. It's a bit slow. I think there is a slow network from my end. It's not, or else I will show the options needed for adding the custom name model. Yeah, this is the one. This is the name we need to add and the ID and the model. I already told about the Claude, right? Claude, Llama, and whatever the model you want, you can select the model and you need to configure the endpoint from here. So this is the way we can able to add the Amazon Bedrock and the Azure services. I personally tried the Bedrock services, but I didn't try till now with the other custom services apart from the other Azure and the AWS services. For now, OutSystem is supporting the Azure and the AWS services only. Yeah, thanks, Shubham. Here we are using GPT 3.5. Yeah, the GPT 3.5 is the AI model we have used in our agent. I will show you. Actually, MasterClass is the agent, and inside the agent, we are using the AI model GPT 3.5, and we have added the prompts for the roles and the task, and we have configured our data source here. So the main thing needed is a prompt engineering. If our prompt is cut and clear, means all other things will be handled from the AI agent side itself. So, Kanan, I think you asked Chat GPT is the AI model, and here we are using the master class, right?
Yes, I guess.
Yeah, and I think in Q&A, yeah. Hi, Dhananjay. Is there any limitation on number of entities, data sources which AI agent can work with? No, there is no limitation for now, but there is a limitation for the token count. As like I already shown, currently GPT 3.5 can accept up to 16K tokens. 16K means one token is equivalent of 4 characters. 16,000 into 4. That's the maximum amount of tokens we can utilize in the single API call, as well as the request for the response to. For example, if you are adding a question to the API, if you are adding the question to the AI, then that question will be also included in the token, and the data fetched from the outsystem so entity also added to the token's value, and the result coming from the AI agent will be also added to the token. So that's the limitation. There is no limits for the entities for now. And adding role and task to the AI agent builder is mandatory, or we can skip these fields and pause on runtime to make our agent more generic. Actually, the thing is, creating the purpose of creating agents is always to make the agents. Actually, the thing is, the purpose of making agents is for handling the repetitive tasks only. If you are giving the dynamic task, you can go with the AI models directly, and you can give what are the prompts you want as the role and task. But if you are going with the repetitive task, definitely you need a agent. Or else, if you have the dynamic task, definitely you can take the AI model as a dependency. You can configure the same in your application. Anything else?
Mhm.
Yes, Akshita.
Yeah.
Yeah. Murali, maybe it sounds silly, but now we have added role and task in that prompt, right?
Yeah.
Asking price of the iPhone.
Hmm.
And in the backend, while adding the entity, you had given price as a attribute. So,
Yeah,
is there
exactly.
any relation like when we ask about the ask as a price of the iPhone, it will give. If I ask price cost of the iPhone, also it will give the price of the
Yeah, it
iPhone.
will give. Actually, how it will work is the data in the outsystem entity will be converted into the JSON, and the JSON structure will be sent to the AI as the input. So based on the, if, for example, if you look at the JSON, the key value pair will be available. So AI will see the key and the pair. Based on that, it will answer the question from that end. So if you ask the cost also, the AI will recognize it will be the price, and it will answer accordingly.
Okay, then price is not a keyword or something for the identification. It will give answer for other word also if you use
Yeah.
cost
The
or
AI will
value.
understand everything, and it will answer accordingly to your question. If you ask questions in other languages also, the AI will understand and answer your questions accordingly in the respective language.
Okay, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And
Hi, Murali and Neha. I want to have it. So,
yeah, hi
apart
Nandini.
from roles, like what is the security concerns or how it will handle the authentication while integrating with the AI models?
The security content is, for example, if you are asking security means, are you asking about the API keys and other things or what?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, this is the one. Currently, we are using the trial agents. I already saw that in the configuration. You can able to see that we can able to do the 100 hits per API. So if you are adding the custom AI module, then you need to add those API keys as a header. While adding the endpoint, you can able to configure the header values. So some of the APIs will need headers, but some of the APIs will directly add that in the URL or anything. So you need to configure those things directly there. So anyway, that will be stored as a part of settings in the library. The settings mean the site property. Here it's called settings. So that's the way it's handled in the backend.
Okay.
This is the free one, so we didn't add the API keys and the other things. If you are adding the custom AI models, definitely we need to configure those things while adding the endpoint.
Sure. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And another question: the characters of the response are also add as a token count. How we will identify how response we will get? Sync with request and response. Hi Google, actually you are asking about uh, yeah, the characters also taken as the token count, and how we identify means I am not getting, because the response will be comes as the response body only, and the request we send in the request body. I'm not getting with your question. Is there any way to sync with request and response? Can you turn on your mic and ask your questions, because I can't get your questions. How? But we don't know how many characters coming. Yeah, definitely we can't. Actually, what AI will do is, for example, if your request count is, for example, currently it's 16K. So, for example, the data from the data source and the question you have asked combinedly cost nearly 6,000 tokens. Then the API will utilize the other 10,000 tokens for giving the response. For example, the question itself takes the 15,000 tokens or more than 16,000 tokens, the API won't return any response at all. It will give the error message. It exceeds beyond the quota. As like that, it will give you the error message for you.
Yeah, Murali, but I have another question.
Hmm.
If we are sending a response, 16K is the total value. If we are sending response as like 9K, but we are expecting a very clear answer, means there is a character is less in the response side. How we will get the
Yeah, I
clear
totally
answer
agree.
from the AP?
Yeah, I totally agree with that, because currently we are using the GPT 3.5 model with 16K tokens limitation. So that only GPT from GPT and other AIs, and they have some pricing models. If you want the accurate data, you need to move to the higher versions, as like the GPT 4.0 or 4 and other things. Because if you go there, it will accept up to 1 million tokens. If you are using our normal modules, you won't expect the exact or precise answer you want, because there may be chances you may exact the token quota. That's clearly mentioned in the GPT and other AI models terms and services.
Yes, sure, Murali. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Google. And another question from Babita in this: if I need additional information apart from what's available in the product stock entity, how can I retrieve it? Additional information means, are you asking about other tables or or anything else?
Hi Murali, I am asking about means we have only that name, descriptions, and the price there. If I
Hmm.
want to know more about that particular iPhone, that particular row you have added, is it
Hmm.
possible or should I need to do anything extra for it?
Actually, it's possible, but if you are seeing the real-time chats means, for example, it's just a demo, so that only we are using the four fields. If you are just seeing the websites like the Flipkart, Amazon, and the other websites means, they just configure all the tables to the AI agents, so it will answer accordingly from all the fields. But here, if you want to make the AI agents to answer from apart from the data in the table means, what we need to do is, I will show you. Actually we need to add those things in the task. For example, we can give the task to the AI agent as, you need to give these fields to the user. Apart from that, if user wants additional data means, you can search those things in the web and answer accordingly. If you add the
Okay,
line like that means, the AI will search the web and find the relevant data and will give the response based on that.
okay,
It's
thank
totally
you.
based on the prompt engineering. The
Okay,
AI, not only this AI, whatever the AI you are using, it's totally based on the prompt engineering.
okay, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Babita.
Hi Murali. At the production level, can we use this to monitor logs and other things like performance, those things?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. As like the normal applications and library, these things are also monitored in the production level environments also.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Thank you,
Yeah.
Murali. It was wonderful session regarding this.
Yeah. Thank you, Nandini.
Any other questions, guys? We have 1 more minute. I'm going to wait for 1 more minute. If you have any question, you can directly ask or you can post in the Q&A. Otherwise, we'll move ahead with the quiz.
Yeah. In the meanwhile, You can follow all of us in the LinkedIn.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, you can ask us directly from there. You can simply scan this QR code and connect with us. These are the QR code for our organizers, Nega Sheikh, Shubham Sharma, and Kisha Sheikh. And this is the QR code for my LinkedIn profile. You can scan this and connect with me in future. Also, if you have any doubts with the AA or in out systems or ODC, whatever it may be, you can ask.
Okay.
Thank you.
So let's start with quiz. Then I'll stop the Q&A, guys, for now.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, you can connect with Murli directly. He'll be very happy to answer your questions.
I think one of the person he can't be able to hear. Am I audible, right?
Yes, you are audible to me,
Yeah,
Murli.
fine.
Aditya, maybe you should join again quickly. Okay. I'm going to start with the quiz now. So, for that, I want all of you to take your mobile phones. I'll be sharing my screen, and you need to go to slido.com. Okay, give me a minute. Let me quickly share my screen. Slido, Slido. Go to this from your mobile phone, register yourself. So there are around 63 participants. I am expecting 60 to be joining the quiz, right? The quiz is very simple, guys. Once you join, once I start the quiz, you will see questions one by one. For every question, you will get 20 seconds to answer. Not only the correct answer is counted, but how fast you can answer, right? Because last time, if you remember, like there were top 16 or top 15 who were answering all the questions correctly. Okay, so it's not just about answering correctly, it's how fast you can answer as well, right? And after every question, I'll show you the leaderboard. There are total 10 questions. Okay. um, Questions will be related to the session that is conducted by Murli, and this is again a part of the masterclass series. So after completing all three sessions, those who have attended all three sessions will stand a chance to win the voucher. Okay, those who are there in the so 54 participants have joined so far, waiting for like five more. 55 guys, please join fast. You can either join using the code of the game, or you can scan the QR code. Okay, so I'm going to start the quiz. Let me show you the first question. I hope all of you can see the first question. What is the primary purpose of AI agent builder in ODC? 92% have answered C. Let's just see what is the answer. The answer is C, to usually build AI driven workflows. Okay. I am going to reveal the leaderboard. The leaderboard shows Pavan at the top. Pavan, Babita, Dhananjay, Denison, Sachin. Okay, top 5. Let's go to the next question, guys. Which role gives full access to create or manage agents, models, and data sources in AI agent builder? Okay, now there is mixed reaction. Like 25% have answered admin, A, 11% has answered agent creator, and 32% each for AI agent builder and configurator. So let me reveal the answer. This will be interesting. The answer is D, configurator. I hope all of you can see the screen. It's the answer is D. Now, uh, let me reveal the leaderboard. Yes, it will be changed now. Okay, at the top we have Babita, then we have Yen, Dhananjay, Mohammed Farzeen, and Sana. Great. Let me go to the next question. From where do you install the AI Agent Builder app in ODC? Okay, again, most of you have answered B, that is Forge. So let me reveal the answer. The correct answer is B, Forge. Let me reveal the leaderboard. Okay, so we have Babita at the top. It's not that much, no, changed. Babita at the top, we have Yen, Mohammed Farzeen, Shubham, and Sana. Go to the next question. What is the function of the call agent service action? Okay, time's up. Most of you have answered C. Let me reveal the answer. Answer is C. So most of you have answered, you're correct. To trigger the AI agent within your app. Let me reveal the leaderboard. Okay, the leaderboard is changed now. We have Yen at the top, then Abhishek, Muhammad Fazeen, Sahana, and Sana at the fifth position. Okay, let me go to the next question. What is the agent playground used for? Come on, guys, please answer. Right, 8 more seconds. Okay, 53 only have answered, guys, out of 57. Please try to answer. The answer for this is okay. The maximum people have answered as C, that is 89%. So let me reveal the answer. Answer is C, experimenting with agent behavior and refining task. That is why we use agent playground. Let me reveal the leaderboard. It's again changed. We have Mohammed Farzeen, Dhananjay, Abhishek, Sahana, Sana. I'll tell you the name of next five as we are done with five questions. At sixth position, we have Rahul, then Shubham, Bhavita, Babita, and Praveen. The top 10. Let me go to the next question. Come on, guys, we have five more questions to answer. What kind of logic is typically encapsulated in an AI agent's task? I guess this is easy. Great. Most of you have answered C, prompt-based instructions to guide AI behavior. 96% have answered. Let me reveal the answer. It's C. Let me show you the leaderboard. This was easy. Okay. So Abhishek at the top we have. Now let's go to the next question. Which of these is not required to begin using AI agent builder? I guess this is also easy, guys. Come on. Time's up. Most of you, maximum people, 66% have answered B, installing AI Mentor Studio. 30% have answered assigning the right user role. Let me reveal the answer. The answer is B, installing AI Mentor Studio. Okay, let me reveal the leaderboard. Okay, it's changed now. Mohammed Fazeen at the top, we have now. Let's go to the next question. There are like 7 questions are done. We have 3 more questions, guys. Please try to answer. What happens after you copy the agent ID from AI Agent Builder? Okay, time's up. 89% have answered C. You use it in the call agent action during integration. So let me reveal the answer. The answer is C. So most of you are correct here. Great. Okay, that's the position now. The Dhananjay is at the top now. Great. Let me go to the ninth question, guys. What is the main goal of using roles in the AI Agent Builder app? I guess this is easy. Time's up. 79% have answered B. Let me reveal the answer. Answer is B, to restrict or allow specific app functionalities. Let me reveal the leaderboard after ninth question. This is the leaderboard position. We have Dhananjay at the top, Sana at the second position, Rahul at third, Babita at fourth, and Shubham at fifth. Let me show you the last question, everyone. What is the use of adding a data source when creating an AI agent? Okay. Time's up. 67% have answered C. Let me reveal the answer. The answer is C, to improve context and response quality. Great. Let me reveal the final leaderboard. Dhananjay at the top. We have Sana at second, Rahul at third, Babita at fourth, and Shubham at fifth. Sixth position is Abhishek. Seventh is Mohammad Farzeen. Eighth is Sairaj Guru. Ninth is Bhavita. And tenth is Umair Sheikh. That's the top 10 now. Okay. Let me stop the quiz. I'll again post the top 10, okay, on my post. So don't worry. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us in the quiz. Let me, please don't leave. I'm going to stop sharing. Now, I just want all of you to come on camera. Everything is done. We'll be taking a picture of quick, real quick, and then we can end the session like we do usually. So please switch on your cameras. Thank you, everyone who has switched on. Guys, can you quickly switch on your camera? I guess it's a weekday, right? You'll be working from office, most of you. Come on. Thank you so much. Those are turned on. Great. So let me quickly take the guys. I've not taken the picture. You are gone. Dinesh, Shubham, please come back. Just one more. Just 1 minute. Okay. 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 It's done. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming on the camera, and thank you for attending the session. Thank you, Molly, for
Yeah,
the very nice session that you have presented.
yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you,
guys.
Mega. Yeah,
We
thank you
have a
very much.
session
Thank you,
coming.
Murli.
Yeah, we have a coming session next week. Please be there.
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.